Now, as part of events to mark the 80th anniversary of VE Day, pipe major Lady Jane McCrae is preparing to lead 80 days of piping in tribute to those who lost their lives in the Second World War.
In the months leading up to the anniversary, 20 pipers will take turns to play at different locations before they perform a specially composed tune at St Paul's Cathedral. Our Scotland correspondent David Wallace-Lockhart has more.
Meet Jane McCrae, or to use her full title, Pipe Major Lady Jane McCrae. This former concert pianist, who also has a PhD in maths, will be playing this song, Celebratum, in front of the King as part of VE Day commemorations. Practising at her Aberdeenshire stately home is one thing, the big day will be something else.
I haven't really got any nerves at the minute, but I probably will have by then. I'll probably be shaking in my shoes.
Believe it or not, this maths teacher only picked up the bagpipes for the first time 4 years ago.
It was a bet. No, somebody said to me, you can't play the bagpipes, and that's a red rag to a bull. If somebody says I can't do something, then I do it, usually. But I did it to prove a point, but it kind of, I got hooked on them.
What would be your advice to someone then who's perhaps thinking that they could never do this type of thing? Maybe it's not even the bagpipes, maybe it's a new challenge that they think.
Anybody can do anything they want to. They've just got to set their mind to it and be motivated. There isn't anything you can't do. You can climb any mountain.
Tomorrow will also be Victory in Europe Day.
VE Day commemorates the Allied victory over Nazi Germany. The 80th anniversary in May is likely to be the last significant one featuring World War II veterans, leaving a younger generation to remember.
Do you think World War II now perhaps feels like an irrelevance to them?
Yes, I do. I do. I think that's why I think we've got to keep talking about it. I think we need to keep reminding the kids of this so that they don't repeat it.
And that's a message Lady McCrae takes with her to her classes at Banchory's Royal British Legion.
Right, can we get organised, please?
Where her pupils range from 7 to those in their 80s.
It's 80 years since victory in Europe, but there are very few of those people alive today.
This group practices on chanters, a smaller part of the bagpipes, and they're learning the same song, Celebratum, and they appreciate its significance to VE Day.
Just so, we don't forget about the people that were fighting in the war, and, yeah, really just that, yeah.
And it's a good way to remember that.
To remember, yeah.
This is their last contact with World War II. When they become grandparents, be able to tell their grandchildren they had a part at the end, celebrating the end of the war. Very important for youngsters. This is living history.
There may be a serious message behind today's practice, but Lady McCrae still likes to keep things light.
She's a good teacher.
She's a good teacher. In what way is she funny?
She calls us names like Sally Slap Cabbage.
She calls you what?
Sally Slap Cabbage.
Sally Slap Cabbage.
1, 2.
This group will be piping as part of an 80-day countdown to VE Day. Once that's out the way, what next for Lady McCrae? She says she's taking up the harp. How hard can it be? David Wallace-Lockhart, BBC News, Banchory.